Alright, so in this video today, I'm going to be speaking about the Dallas Mavericks and why they should aggressively pursue Collin Sexton in the remainder of free agency. But before I get into this video, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Without further ado, let's get into it. So as we all know, the Dallas Mavericks recently lost Jalen Brunson to the New York Knicks in like a 4-year, $110 million deal. Yeah, something like that. And that leaves a Jalen Brunson-sized hole in the roster. Now, you're going to have to fill that role, and who better to do that than Collin Sexton? Please note he's a restricted free agent. However, I feel like if the right offer is given, I don't really believe the Cavs will match. But let's digress. Let's move on from that. Why does Collin Sexton fit this role to replace Jalen Brunson? So let's talk about Brunson real quick. He was a 16-point per game scorer, and you might be thinking, a lot of guys in the league can do that. But what stands out about this is that he's very efficient from the field. He also led the league in efficiency from floaters, and on top of that, he's around 37% from three. So this is someone who can be a very efficient scorer at a low volume or high volume when Luka's on the bench. But regardless, efficiency is key when Luka Doncic is going to be your main option. That's where Collin slides in, because for his career, he's always been like a 24-25 point per game scorer. Not career. In the 2021 season, my mistake, he was a 24-25 point per game scorer, around 47% from the field and 37% from three. So that's someone who can kind of fit that Jalen Brunson role, as he's a great scorer at an efficient rate. And you might be, the stats were inflated because he was in a bad team. Correct. However, a lot of players like that, especially as small of a guard as Collin Sexton are, they put up those stats on terrible efficiency. But the fact that Collin Sexton can be extremely efficient whilst getting the bucket shows that, yes, next to Luka, those stats will probably go down as they did this season before he got injured, but the efficiency will likely stay the same. So even if Collin Sexton's stats drop down to 17 points on 50% from the field, that's just as good of a replacement as you can get for Jalen Brunson, and that's very beneficial for your team. On top of that, yes, Collin Sexton may have his issues on the defensive end. However, the tenacity he brings on that end and overall to the entire game of basketball can kind of lift the team and fits in with the Dallas Mavericks culture, because I feel like with the Mavericks, he can really buy into that, and with someone who takes pride on the end of the court, he's not lazy on the defensive end and gives maximum effort. I feel like with time, he can become a very above average defender and fit next to Luka perfectly. So Collin Sexton is just an ideal guy. I feel like you can get him at a much cheaper deal than you let Jalen Brunson go for, and it just makes too much sense. They're similar type of players. Collin's slightly younger, and hate me for it, I don't care. I feel like Collin Sexton is also better than Jalen Brunson. So you're upgrading, you're getting younger, and overall, you're just doing what's best for your franchise. So this is someone who should be aggressively pursued by the Dallas Mavericks, as the fit is there, and it just makes way too much sense. Okay, so the dynamics of this contract, I don't know. For Collin Sexton, if I were the Mavericks, I'll be looking at giving him something like a 3-year, $60 million deal worth like $20 million in a season. I feel like that's around his value, because if Brunson is getting near 28 million, 25, Collin Sexton's definitely near 20, and I don't really see the Cavs matching that, which is like a high risk, low reward, because Collin's going to take that deal, and if you really are concerned about his injury history, whatever, you can even add maybe a player option or certain incentives that kind of protect the team. But I feel like Collin will be fine, and that contract will kind of make sense for both parties and will be enough to prime away from the Cavs. But I've been waffling for time now. Let me know what you guys feel about Collin Sexton in the comment section down below. Let me know if you feel like this makes sense, or if you feel like I'm waffling. Tell me in the comment section. But thank you guys for listening. I'm out. Peace.